Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Satisfactory. I have been doing a couple of things since the last time I recorded, mostly just piddling around with stuff and managed to get enough resources for our next upgrades, which I have already sent off and started working with, mostly because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I'm so professional, guys. So what we got was an extra inventory slot, a miner, and a storage container, all of which very, very useful. But what we really got that was most useful is in the previous upgrade that I actually showed because, you know, I remember to record then, was the conveyor belt, which makes this whole thing possible. Let me show you what I've managed to do. I have managed to upgrade the possibility of getting iron from this new awesome miner that automatically pulls it out for us. Look how that thing just works. Listen to that sound. Sounds like money, right? Alright, so it goes down this conveyor belt into this machine, which is currently producing iron ingot, and from here it goes down the conveyor belt into our constructor, which is turning it into iron plate. Now, here's the tricky part. This is the point when I realized I wasn't recording, because I was trying to figure out whether or not I should continue on with the next video, but aren't you glad? I've already done all of that, and now we can just continue on with the next part. What I noticed was, for the next upgrade, we get an inventory slot, a biomass burner, and the space elevator, which is pretty freaking amazing, I hope. For the next upgrade, we get one more inventory slot. Inventory slot's always awesome. The biomass burner, which means we could produce basically as much as we wanted to on energy, and the space elevator, which is freaking amazing, I hope. We'll get into that later, but we're gonna go and try and unlock this. It's not actually that many resources to get there. I mean, technically, if I wanted to, I could run back and forth and get all the resources I need to make this by hand and send it in. But this is a factory. We're not supposed to do that. We need to find the easy way of doing this. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna try and figure out how to automate getting copper. The question is which one or where is the best place to get the copper? If I'm not mistaken, there was also a copper node that way. It's 520. No, I'm guessing that's the best place to get it. So we're gonna have something stretching pretty far in order to get it. That's fine. So far we're taking the, I don't know, the easier approach on starting up our factory. This is pretty basic. So I don't have the floors in here. Everything's just kind of laid out on the ground, and I guess you could build an entire factory this way. But do remember that we have the ability to do foundations, which is pretty cool, and walls, so we can make this look as interesting as we wanted to, along with a bunch of storage containers, which are definitely going to be useful later. But for now, we're just going to lay everything out and work with it as it comes up. I need to find out whether or not we have the resources to build another miner, and I don't think we do. Oh, yes we do. All I have to do is pick up the portable miner that's over here, and I will have the resources to do it. Okay, what we're going to do is, we're probably going to have to yank up both of these portable miners, to be honest with you, because I think the other miners kind of sit centered here, and I don't think these will work. Let's pick up that one, and pick up that one. And then we are going to set out this. Now I want the miner to feed off towards the base. That way it'll make it easier to put... I don't want it on a huge incline. I think that will work. I hope. I hope. Okay, so that's fine. There's no power to it. We're going to have to run some power out here. Let's get all of these out of the way. We are going to have to try and take conveyor belts out as far as we possibly can. The problem is I don't think I quite have a whole lot of, yeah, I'm going to need what we're producing back at home in order to build this conveyor belt, which is the reason why I chose for it to make those plates instead of the rods to start with. We're going to need those because there's going to be conveyor belts all across this planet, guys. We are going to have so many conveyor belts that my graphics card is just going to probably kill over on me. Let's not jinx it, though. Let's not do that. I think it's just in time, though, because it seems like this thing might be full. No power. Why? Oh, we are going through a lot more leaves now that this thing is powering a whole lot more stuff, which is good that we have been collecting leaves since the beginning. And we can also feed wood into it, and I think vines as well, so we've got a bit of all of it, don't we? Give me that. Thank you. See how fast it's going down the more power we've used? We are going to have to pick up so much more stuff for both of these. That's the reason for getting the biomass going. So while we're running around now, we are going to have to start collecting plants a whole lot more in earnest than we were before. Let's make sure we collect all of the things. Though it is good, we did in fact get all of the stuff that we needed to possibly get our conveyor belts back to home base. I would prefer to have... I kind of want the smelter and the constructor closer to the base in case anything goes wrong. Not sure that anything will go wrong, but should it go wrong and I need to work on it, like if I need to change the orders, it's better to have it going towards the house. Or the hood, I guess you could say. How far away can I get you before you're going to turn red on me? Whoop! There it is. Now how far away can I get? Oh, right there. Oh, we are using so much of this. It's fine, it's fine. Let's just, can I get it? I don't know, come down here to the flat area. Nope, down here. Okay, and we are officially out of plates. Need to go get some more. We need to hurry up and figure out this whole situation for all of our iron and stuff like that because we need these resources to get the biomass generators, which we are definitely going to need. Okay. Got that one. We may have to go on a hunt for plants to put into our bio generators. I mean, let's face it, it's going to take a lot. We're going to use a lot. We're going to need a lot. We've got money to make. I'm not sure if we're making any money off of this, but, you know, there's a possibility of money. You know what I'm saying? There's the possibility. Okay. I want to take this. I don't know. Down here along the center would be the best place, I think, to set up the rest of the factory for it. At least down around, whoop, right there. And we're out again. Okay. So we probably should take this time while it's doing its thing. We need to go find some more leaves, some more wood and stuff, because see, we are burning through so much. Let's drop that in there. Let's run and go get some wood, or some leaves, some plants, anything we can burn to power our stuff. Give me all of the good stuffs. I want this thing to generate a ton of power. We need it. We're waiting on our machines to pump out some more iron for us. There's like some more stuff over here. Let's go get this. And there we go. We need, I would say, a couple hundred should keep us going for a while we get the rest of this done. And something to note, there is in fact 2 iron nodes up here, so this is like a great source of iron, and iron is so needed. It is such a needed resource. I mean, like, everything just about comes from iron, does with iron, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, and we've got a thing over here. I can wait a minute. We can go back over there and look at it a minute. The only thing that's going to happen if the power goes off is it's just not going to run. Let's go look. I wonder if there's anything in here. If I go down here, am I going to be able to get back up? I don't know if I can jump that. Okay, let's get back up here. I do apologize if you're seeing a whole bunch of cuts. I've got people that are using motorcycles in my yard, and it's very, very loud. So I'm trying to make sure, for the sake of the audio of the game, because this game has got great audio, that I have the ability to cut those out. So I just stop what I'm doing and sit and wait for them to move on. We'll see whether or not that actually works. I do apologize. I don't normally record on these particular days because of those types of noises, but you gotta do what you gotta do when the opportunity presents itself, right? I mean, that's essentially what's going on with this character. Just on this planet, doing his own thing, picking up some leaves. How many we've got now? 700? Woo! Let's go drop that. That's a pretty good amount. The only problem is these particular ones, the biorefineries don't have like a conveyor belt that you can put things into, so I can't like attach a container to it and have it feed it in there. And if I'm not mistaken, the wood takes longer to burn, but that should work with us for a little bit longer. Let's see how many more bits we've gotten here. A pretty good bit. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get this. I kind of want to bring, I don't know, this up a little bit more. Up into the area. Yeah. Up like, I don't know, maybe up here? Let's see. That one comes out there, and I'll probably want to put a container to catch all the stuff that comes out of that one. So let's do here. That might be good. Might be good right there, because I still need to put a smelter and a constructor and maybe a storage container for the stuff coming out of it. So I don't know. We are going to have to run power out that way. So I think what I'm going to do is I need to be able to fill this one up. I don't have a ton of fuel, but we can get it going. And I just filled this one up, which sucks. But okay, we're going to take apart this one, and we are going to... I said 2. Thank you. We're going to do that. So those are attached. Now what I want to do is attach a pole out here and run it to that one. And we're going to take this pole and we're going to run it all the way down this line. But first we need to build the actual materials if I have everything I need. And I'm not even sure I do, so let's just find out. We're going to need a smelter. We need iron rods. We only need 5 of them, which is not bad. That we can probably make. Iron rods, iron rods. We cannot make any yet, but I can make it to where we can make some. Right? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get those. Alright, let's go get the smelter up. Smelter. And we are going to have to connect it to the backside. I have to plug it in. I'm not sure if this thing will give me a green light when it's lined up properly. It could, but I don't think it will. I don't think so. So let's just set it out and see if we can connect it. If we have to, we'll disassemble it. No, not that. 3. That to that. That works. Okay, and then from that, give me the proper menu. Give. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. That's my bad. Okay, constructor, we need... Oh, we have everything. Okay. So let's line these... Ooh, up on the tree it works. Let's not put it up on a tree, though. Can I get you to line up somewhere besides on top of that tree? Nope, nope, nope. Can I get you to... Okay, well, you're not going to give me the green light because of that damn tree. But I could probably still get it to work if I give it enough space. There we go. That to that. That works. Alright, now all we've got to do is get this one hooked up to that one via some power poles, which we are going to need more of, most definitely. So we need more concrete. More concrete, guys. Eventually we'll be able to get this one to line up and bring us resources as well, which will be very, very helpful to not have to run all the way over here to get it. Speaking of which, I think we have another miner. Yeah. Yeah, we have a secondary miner. What we could do is... There we go. Now we can get some more of that going. We've got the other ones automated. If we're going to have to run over here, we might as well run over here and grab 2 of them, right? This is starting to come along. I'm going to call this a more natural approach to doing factory work, you know? Just all out here in the forest and everything. I'm sure it's healthy for every single foreign creature here. Definitely healthy. Okay, that should give us what we need to run the power down where we need it. So, now I'm not sure how far apart these things can be in order for the power to stretch. So, say I did this, because I want to hook these 2 up. And can I hook this one up to here? Yes. And then we're going to hook this one up to that one, and then we're going to create another power pole, maybe... give it to me. There we go. Do that and connect that one there. I love the fact that they reach so far whenever you're doing this. And then let's do, I don't know, maybe right there. Will you reach there? Yes, you will. Oh, we're starting to run out of cable, but we are getting to where we're fisting to automate this whole thing. Get up there. And I don't know, from here it may actually reach. Can you reach that? Yes, you can. Awesome. Alright, so we are plugged in. And does that mean you are now pumping us some copper? Come on. There we go, there we go. It's starting up. Awesome. And now, because, you know, I'm lazy. No, I'm joking. I'm not patient enough for that. But we can run along here, and I think it increases our speed just a little bit, which is pretty fun. You know, and if you feel like just stopping and slowly making it to your home base, this is pretty cool too. Okay, but we gotta beat the ores down here because we've got to get these guys set up. I need this, making the copper ingot, like so. And I need this, making wire. Awesome. Now the only thing that would make this better is if I could attach one more. Actually, if I could attach a container to this to catch catch copper wiring. And then from the container, have it go to another constructor to produce that. So once the containers are filled up, both containers will fill up, and then we'll have an overabundance of these things that we need. But right now, our main goal is to try and make sure we can run all of this, because right now, we are not running anything. We need some more wood, we need some more fibers, we need some more stuff. So let's do a bit of exploring while those things are working their magic. Let's go back up in this direction. Oh yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of stuff up here. And hopefully, at some point or another, we can find another way of producing some sort of energy. Would be pretty awesome eventually if these people were so not wasteful of the resources on a planet that we can do solar power, which would be pretty cool because there does seem to be a lot of sun around here, you know what I'm saying? Let's go over here. Maybe there might be something interesting on this side. We're just going to run through the trees and grab as we go, as we explore, because there could be other resources, other places to get resources. And after we get the ability to build our own power, it might be useful to source those things out, because we could potentially find another home base or another place where we want to make a home base. Or a base of sorts. You know, colonize this entire planet like it's ours. Oh yeah, let's get all of this stuff. The only problem is, I feel like with this environment is so incredibly beautiful, but I feel like we're kind of tearing it up just to try and build our biorefineries to the point where we can, you know, do something else, whatever that something else might be. Whoa! Oh, I almost fell. Okay. Let's not go that way. I'm stuck in some trees, man. Stuck in some trees. Let's not do this. Don't do this. I've got biorefining that needs to be fueled. Around here? I just realized I'm running around without a weapon in my hand, and I'm actually... Are these the flower petals? Get rid of those. Stop putting them in my inventory. I wish I could tell it not to put flower petals in my inventory. I mean, flower petals, yay. Not useful for survival, not useful in factory stuff as far as I am aware of. And if they are useful later on, then I will find some more later on. But right now, not useful. What is that? Like a brain on a stick. Ugh. I don't guess I can do anything to it. Alright. I can't pick the brain, man. I can't pick it. Ooh, now look at this area. Ooh, there's a thing. Is that part of my ship or what? It said 3 other people... lag. It said 3 other people crashed, so is this like... Well, not crashed, but made it to the planet. So is this like bits of their pod over here? Kind of wary of stuff. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 no, no, no. I see you. They are... It's being patrolled by 2 of the alien creatures. There's stuff over there. I'm not actually equipped right now, or unequipped enough to be able to pick very many things up. I'm currently working on very little room. So let's not mess around with them. I see things over there that I think I can grab. But let's find home base. Get all that stuff fueled up again because we are going to need that for future upgrades. And we are going to try and remember the path that took us past the sphere. Where was the sphere at? I think it was down along... Yeah, it's in there that I can't get to because for reasons I can't jump that high. So maybe a later thing will allow me to get in there, maybe a later research or something. Okay, those guys are definitely not bothering me, but straight along this path there are wreckage and some bad guys. So we're going to have to go back and check that out. Let's go drop some stuff off and make sure our machines are still running because we need all of that for the next level of research. Oh, and here we are. Look at that! It's not the peak of efficiency right now, it just really isn't. But it's very, you know, natural. Not really. Actually, I do kind of like the style of being able to do this. Just having it stretch out across the forest, you know, so you don't lose the feel of the forest in there. What was I doing? I was doing the thing over here. Oh, I just realized the base texture is also better. It's not all grunge. Here, I'll give you some more wood right there. And I will give you some more leaves right there. And I will probably have to move over to the leaves on the other one as soon as that wood runs out. And yet again, I have got flowers. Let's not do that. Okay, this is going to go through that pretty fast. The wood burns slower from what I can tell. Oh yeah, it's going a lot slower. Alright, so let's actually find out what we need for this research right quick. What is it we need for the upgrade? It is 150 iron plates, 150 iron rods, 500 wires, and 30 concrete. We've actually already got what we need, quite possibly, to do the concrete. We've got 2 of those miners over here. Sadly, this is not automated. We don't really have the power capability to be able to do that. Not effectively. But we have the technology. So the only thing we're really lacking is the power section of it. And both of these are ready. Give me that good stuff, please. Let's go make some stuff and things. Some concrete. We definitely need some concrete, because in order to make a proper factory, you have to have a concrete floor. Definitely need that. That is so cool. Now this is going along swimmingly. I wonder how much it's producing over here at a time. It's not bad. It's 205, it's like almost there. We only need 500. So Not bad. Since we don't have anything to make the concrete for us, let's go ahead and get on that. There we go. And it occurs to me, I really don't need the copper ingot for anything because all of it's going to be turned into this. Yeah, so can we drop that in there and let it make something out of there? We can just slowly drop all of that in there and get it out of our inventory because all of it has to be made into copper wire before it can be made into something else. The iron, on the other hand, can go from ingots to either plates or rods. So that's two different things that can actually be made into from that particular section. So could still use that. How about we go ahead and make the iron ingots, the ones we can. Okay, so what I've done is I went through and got all the ore out of my inventory because it's not useful for me anymore in those two states. So I made all the concrete I could, all the cables, wires, rods. The only thing I didn't make was the plate, which should be being made over here, which I wonder how much longer this thing has got. The wood actually burns so much slower, it's probably a better resource, but it's a thing that we are working with is leaves. So let's go ahead and get these out so we can continue producing what we need. And let's find out what we needed for this next research because I think we're pretty close to it. I've already got, I think, oh yeah, I have everything for it now. And that was just from cleaning out my inventory more or less because I had everything else. 150 and then 100 rods, 150 rods rather. Do that one. I just realized these current things were over here as well, which is pretty cool. There we go. And we've already got that. We didn't even have to wait for everything to be made by the machines. We already had that in our inventory. Why does it look rusted again? What did I do? Did I break something?
You have unlocked Hub Feature Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building Biomass Burner. Building Space Elevator.
Hey, you did it. In record time. Not sure if that says anything about you or the other pioneers. Anyway, congratulations. I'm Steve. I'll be helping Ada keep an eye on you and provide a human perspective, if you would.
Provide a human
few things
perspective.
To be aware of. The hub terminal now gives access to milestones to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
Okay, that's what it did before, right?
The MAM provides the opportunity to send samples of xenobiology and other objects Ada deems interesting to R&D in exchange for rewards. So be sure to check it out.
Check it.
So,
fix it.
Yeah. Future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and initiating project assembly. That said, back to work and stay effective. Bye.
Yeah, that was definitely a human perspective. So what was the thing in here? Ah, nice. We've got the MAM, and we can actually send this stuff in to find out what it does. Actually, what's the first thing that we should try and have them research would be what? We've got a Mercer sphere. That one seemed to be very interesting in their minds because, you know, they did like the subliminal messaging thing. Let's do the Mercer sphere. Check that out. That's going to analyze for a while. Alright, so next we can do is they did in fact give us the... Okay, special. The space elevator, which is going to take a ton of resources. Funneling resources to complete project assembly. Complete stages here to allow you to unlock later tiers of milestones in the hub. 15,000. Oh yeah. That's going to take a ton of research. And basically what that means is we're going to have to upgrade our ability to make power. And by that, I mean like a ton of power. So that's probably going to be our next step. We need a power center. And let's check and see. We have definitely unlocked tier 2. Now this is tier 1, so that gives us biorefining, which is definitely necessary. We definitely need that. The lookout tower. Some better logistics. Productivity display. Nice. Personal storage. Exploration basics, and a beacon, a scanner, conveyor walls. Huh. Nice. Okay. What's in the tier 2? Obstacle clearing. Chainsaw! Nice. Jump pads. That... My ability to aim, that's like a death sentence right there. And walkways. Awesome. So we can actually make a full-on thing. But first we have to get through the what? Okay. That was different. That's not what was supposed to be on there, I don't think. I'm not sure. I think it gave us a sneak peek of phase 3 there. See, that's a sneak peek of phase 3, I think. Okay. Glitch. Awesome. But we really need the biorefining. Biorefining is going to take us up to the next level. That's like the biggest thing right there. So we need more rods. We need some more cape. This is actually not that far advanced from what we need, to be honest with you. We could probably get most of those, aside from that, pretty quickly. You need some leaves. Alright. Do your thing. So the next thing we need to do is get concrete. Thankfully, the only thing we need to do is send it through a... Is that a... Do we smelt it and then create it? I don't think we do. I think it goes straight through the constructor, right? Yeah. So the only thing we need is a miner and a constructor to do that one. And then we'll have a good source of concrete coming in. So that may not take as much power as I was first thinking, especially if we split it off between both of these reactors we already have. And technically we can build another reactor. Going to get this many leaves is going to be a pain, but the sooner we get that automated, the better. So we need another... I think we still had one more thing up here, didn't we? Yes, we did. And we've got 2 over there. Let's go ahead and get this one. Pick this one up. We don't need it producing anything anymore. This is working. Can I put... Yeah, the iron ore is already full there. Iron ore is full there. That's fine. How full is this? It's got a pretty good bit in there. It would be nice to get more power to it, but, you know, that's not a thing we can do. Alright, so the next step. We need to make something to mine over there. So we've actually got everything that we need. Let's go ahead and set up a mine over there and get the rest of this going. We're going to need that concrete because we're going for the full-on base. We need some serious amounts of concrete. Not to mention, there's an entire planet to explore, which means we might want to make some, like, ramps to get up certain areas, or maybe some monoliths so we can see where the hell we're going from time to time. Let's pick this one up, pick this one up, and we probably need to get this out of the way. So that's out of the way. Let's put down a miner right here, and we're going to need it facing towards the base again. Kind of like that. Yeah, that looks good. Right there. Alright, and just like last time, I want to put a constructor closer to our base so that we can get to the resources easily. We don't have to want to go a long way for all of these resources. At some point, our bioreactors are going to need a lot more maintenance because we have a lot of stuff on them. We need to be able to get to our resources pretty quick. So, how far away can we get these? Up to there, huh? Alright. And to there. Oh, and we need some more stuff. Alright. If we can get it up to around here, we can definitely work with that. Let's get some more stuff. Let's take that and go for another layer over here. Hopefully we can get it to come all the way up to the front. Definitely want to be able to get all this stuff out of here. Now, how far can I get you this time? Kind of like put you right over here next to this other one would be pretty nice, you know. Right here? Conveyor belt is too long. There we go. Alright. A little bit more. Can I get you to come up a little bit more? Like right about here? That's pretty good. Right there. Okay, now we need another constructor, which means we are going to need some more reinforced steel. Which means we're going to need some more steel, obviously. You know, because it's a thing. Reinforced steel, we're going to need some screws, but we're going to need some rods for that. Alright. Alright, we've got enough screws, we need some more iron plates. Then we can make the reinforced plate and we'll be able to get our concrete well within grasp, I think. How many more do we... I think we needed 5? We're not too far away from it. Did we have any others in storage? No. Oh, did this thing finish analyzing? The analysis of the Mercer sphere is complete. Choose a new specimen to begin. Okay.
The Mercer sphere cannot be converted into something functional by current fix-it technology. However, R&D has requested more samples in exchange for decor.
In exchange for decor, okay. How about you analyze these nuts right here? Alright, analyze those nuts. I would like to know if there's like, I could make like a paste out of them and rub them all over my body and take care of some of my ailments. What was I doing? I was checking that. I need, I think it was 5. How many do we have? Yeah. Alright, that might be enough to get the constructor going. I think. Yes. Alright, let's make sure we have got it the right way here. Right about there, I think. And I can't attach. I need... Wait, what? Did I put this thing in wrong? No. I think I put it in wrong. It's either that or this is wrong. Hang on. Quick way to check. Nope, that's right. That's right. Let's bring it up again. I need it to go this way. I think I put it in the wrong way last time. Okay, and 3. There we go. Nice. So this one I want you to make concrete, and we're gonna have to power this. And I'm thinking. Alright, this would all be the same power line if I was to connect this to that. And I don't know if it's going to reach if I go from, say, here to there. I might have overdone it. We're gonna see. Alright, how are we doing? They still look green. Probably burning through so much energy right now. Okay. Oh yeah, we are definitely going through some serious leaves. We are gonna have to go out hunting for leaves. So many leaves. Do we have any stocked up? No, but we do have some wood. That could be useful. Let's put this up. And this. And what is this? Iron? Let me put that up. Okay. Alright, so we are definitely going to have to go and get some more biological samples, more or less, you know, some leaves, to stick in our refineries. That way we can get everything moving. Because we have definitely got a lot of stuff to make. We don't want anything turning off on us. Not that it's going to cause any problems, just it won't be productive. You know what they say about not being productive, right? Okie dokie. I got everything situated again. And now we need to get focused on this new tier of research. Utility, biorefining, most efficient form of biomass. Definitely a needed thing. So 150, and 500 of those. It's going to take us a while to pull off that amount unless I actually help it along. And of course we got, well, we do need to send off some flower petals. Is this thing done yet? It's almost daybreak. It might be time. Huh! It was analyzing my nuts, man. Just, you know. Okay. It's complete. Choose another one. What does it say?
Barrel nuts added to object scanner catalog.
Great, now I can scan for my nuts. I appreciate that. Alright, analyze that. I'm gonna get those things out of my inventory because I'm tired of carrying those things around. And we need to drop that off. It's not useful right now. It might be later on. Trash those unless they come back as interesting. So the next thing I need to work on is... oh, I don't know. I'm kind of at the whim of all of this stuff getting done. And that's not even really the one that I need to get done. I need these things to get done. Okay. It is doing its thing. It's just going to take a minute. Now, I could get more than one set of these things going, but that would put me running around just trying to get resources to get this stuff going again. Really don't have the time to go running around just to get resources. I want to run around and explore. So we need, let's see, 50 more, 150. We don't have any rods going, so that is something I'm going to need to work on. Do we have iron? Yes, we do. Okay, now we've got 77. It occurs to me that we also have the ability to make biomass, which might actually burn a little bit more effectively. Yeah, I probably should have been turning them into biomass before I put them in here. They might burn slower. So that's a good thing. We did not get all of the rods that we need. We are getting close, though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the raw stuff here, like these, and make some more rods. 150 is not that many to make by hand when something else is making the other stuff for you. Alright, we finally have enough of those. Now all I need is, let's see, 500, was it 500? Yeah, 500 of those, I've got those. I need 20 more steel plates, or iron plates, and we're good for the next set of research, which gives us biofuel, which would be awesome. And that should be all that we need. There's some creepy noises going on around me. I'm just saying. Okay, select milestone. I don't know how my character deals with all of the weird sounds that are going on, but, you know, good on him. Launch it! Nice! Schematic unlocked.
Milestone reached. You have
What are we doing?
unlocked several structures.
There we go. Nice.
Needed to build basic factory infrastructure, such as walls, stairs, and a lookout tower. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
Yeah. Before we even start on the space elevator, the first thing we gotta do is get our bioreactor refinery factory going. We're gonna definitely need some bioreactor stuff because this is going to take way too much power to get the kind of resources I want. So next episode we're gonna work on that. We'll probably set it up like over here on the hill, or I don't want to set it up here because this is where all of my iron is. Maybe we could put it up here? I don't know, that kind of makes sense too. But let me think about it, because it's like, I'm going to be running around looking for stuff, and while I'm out looking for stuff, I'm going to grab up leaves to put in my refinery. So the easiest place to drop all of those leaves and stuff off at would be... I don't know, it just depends on which direction I go to, I guess. Huh. I would say probably over here. I will probably have to do floors and stuff, but yeah, probably over here we'll make ourselves a biorefinery. Biomass refiner, I don't know. Don't ask me. We're going to make a refinery so that we can actually get some serious power up in here and get these machines going at full speed. Several machines, all doing similar work, all spitting out as many different types of resources as possible. Because if you... Let me quickly jump down here before I do the sign off. If you take a look, let's see, we are going to need a lot of resources for each one of these. I mean, these are pretty minor. Oh, object scanner, awesome. But if we take a look at the space elevator, that's some serious resources. Plus the whole reason we're making the space elevator so we can send them more resources, right? So we need to be able to mass produce as many as possible. And using up every single one of the nodes that we have right now and getting them to spit out as much resources as possible into as many containers as possible is what's really going to get this going. And then after we get this kind of, I don't know, running on its own and storing on its own, we'll get to actually go out and explore more of the planet to see what else there is to find. I do hope that at some point that we're actually going to run into some sort of storyline of what's going on this planet. Like, what is the Mercer Sphere? Where did it... Welcome home? Are you lining up properly? I don't want to get burnt up here. Don't singe me. I feel like an ant from this side. I guess I'm kind of like an ant in this whole global thing that's going on. So this is the basic factory right now, each running from the major resources that we've got on hand at this particular time, and it's only going to get bigger, more complicated, and more all over the planet, really. And the thing is just how much do you want to colonize this place when it is so beautiful? How much of an impact do we actually want to make on this planet? How intrusive do we want to be? And I guess that's all in how people decide to play the game, how big and monstrous you want to build your factory, or do you want it more in line with the planet, or do you want to do, like, I don't know, build space gates like the ancients and just, you know, you never know. I guess the world is your oyster and you're the ocean. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I will see you next time. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and you stay shiny. Bye!